Hi everyone, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. So I'm going to be reacting to adverts that pop up in my newsfeed.
Donald Trump appears to be missing this weekend. Many are speculating that Donald Trump may have paid a visit to Walter Reed because of his lack of presence in the midst of a major war. He's also absent from Mar-a-Lago on a holiday weekend where he spends almost every weekend. And the White House has issued a lid on the press at 11:30 this morning. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Okay, so what's happening to Donald Trump? What is going on with that man? So I'm going to use normal playing cards to find out what is going on with Donald Trump. So I'm going to allocate Donald Trump as the king of diamonds because diamonds is to do with wealth and the king is the man, and his health and well-being we're going to make it the ace of diamonds in this reading. Okay, so I'm just going to choose that card just to represent his health. So what we do now is we shuffle the cards just like normal, give them a good shuffle, and then when we feel ready, we flip the deck face up and we look and try to find the king of diamonds and the ace of diamonds. And then once we find those two cards, we take a card on either side. There's the ace. Now we have a card on either side. So we have the 6 of hearts on one side and the 8 of spades on the other. So I'm going to use the meanings from my Mondrian deck. So I've found the 8 of spades and the 6 of hearts, and I'm just going to read out the meanings so I can be as objective as possible. So it says here, the 8 of spades, depression, disagreements, rumors, thorn, angry mob, conflict, bad atmosphere. So his health, Donald Trump's health, which is represented by the ace of diamonds in this reading, has got all of those energies around it. And on the other side, we have pleasant trip, holiday, generous, joy, emotional progress, family, a young man. So he's got very contradicting cards on either side of him. So one is quite negative and one is quite positive. So how I would read this is that he's experiencing very highs and lows, which is affecting his health. Okay, so we go back to the rest of the deck and we keep going and we look for the king of diamonds, which represents himself. There he is there. Okay, so he's got a very negative card on one side of him. He is looking towards the 6 of clubs. Now, in playing cards, traditionally, black cards tend to be more difficult, okay? So I'm going to look for the 10 of spades and the 6 of clubs, just to help us with the meanings. 10 of spades, here we go. 10 of spades says failure, illness, terror, violence, evil, difficulty, night, dark, land journey. So he's extremely stressed. Now the 6 of clubs, he's looking at that card. Let's see what the 6 of clubs is saying. Six of clubs, here we go. Footpath, journey, learning, goal, teaching, good advice, work trip. So it looks like he has to travel, but something is weighing extremely heavily on him. And if we also look at these cards, they're both very, very heavy, which is affecting him directly. So he doesn't look like a well person. He looks like he's under a lot, extreme stress. This is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.